Hello and welcome back to Living Marvelously with me, Lori Jonas. Talking about morning routines for women in midlife who are now empty nesters and just need some time and some space to figure out what to do now to give themselves some purpose and some fulfillment in life. And a morning routine can really help you do that. It helps guide you to live in a life that makes you feel joyful. One of the practices a lot of people do in their morning routine is meditation. Meditation can sound like something really from another dimension, right? It can sound really scary, but it could change the way you look at life if you give meditation a try. So, what is meditation? And there are several definitions of meditation, but this one is my favorite. According to the medical dictionary, meditation is a practice of concentrated focus upon a sound, an object, visualization, the breath, movement, or attention itself. And we do it to increase awareness of the present moment, reduce stress, promote relaxation, and enhance personal and spiritual growth. Makes sense, right? The hard part is actually doing it, though, right? And I'm still not a master at it, but every time I can find that place of clear mind and an open portal for intuition, it just feels so good and freeing. And a moment to be rid of all distractions and worry and just tune into what's best for me. Abraham Hicks calls that when you're in your vortex, like you are just living life with joy and you just feel, you know that you feel good. And on the best days, I can really download answers from the universe. So there are some reasons to try meditation, and some of my favorites are similar to what we just talked about in the definition. There's relaxation, calming your anxiety, which allows for better sleep, a feeling of just inner peace. It helps to gain a better understanding of and can more clearly reveal your life's purpose, clears out your negative thoughts, your emotions, your negative energy. Meditating in the morning can really help clear your mind so you are less bothered by the little things throughout the day. And it clears your mind so that you can set true intentions for how you want to feel. And I have known for a long time that meditation is a sound practice that many spiritual teachers recommend. I keep practicing, and now I see why it is so highly recommended. So there are a couple different ways you can meditate. And the first one is, and the one that probably makes you the most scared to do it, is that you sit and do nothing. You think about nothing. You just listen. And then what do you hear? If you're new to it, you're probably hearing your own voice telling you a million things you need to do today or what you should be doing right now instead of just sitting here doing nothing. But if you just give it a chance, if you wait, give yourself this time. It could be 1 minute. It could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or more if you have that kind of time in the morning, depending how long your morning routine is. But turn on some meditation music and breathe. Maybe you want to smell some essential oils in your diffuser. You can take big breaths in and big breaths out. If you're thinking about your breathing, you really can't think about anything else. Don't force any thoughts into your head. Just stay still, hear your music, smell the air, and breathe. And breathing doesn't have to be anything special either. You're just doing what you do all the time to stay alive. But when you focus on it, you actually feel yourself inhale and you feel the deep breath. And then you actually pay attention to it coming out. So you're breathing in, breathing out, and try it once. Just take a second and breathe in and out and only focusing on your breath. All those extra thoughts just go away. So start with maybe a minute, put a timer on 30 seconds if that's all you have. And then increase it each day if you want to. Maybe a minute is enough for you. But have faith that God's universe, your spirit, or whoever you want to hear will be there and will flow through you. So, are you still with me? If that doesn't work for you, if that type of meditation isn't what works for you, maybe something else will. There are a couple other ways you can do meditation. For me, I journal while I meditate. I find that the spirit flows through me on paper. I feel God taking my hand and writing words. And sometimes I'll start my writing practice with this: "Here I am, take my hand. I am ready, willing, and worthy to speak with you here and now. Thank you in advance for your words, your wisdom, guidance, and grace. Amen." And then I just start writing and I see what comes to mind and what flows onto the paper. Sometimes I get some really profound stuff, and sometimes I don't. And it's okay. My sister Deb, she shared this way of meditating when she had a website called Amazing Journey, but it was: visualize a beautiful, radiant, loving light pouring from above into your body, through your head, down into your face, neck, shoulders, chest, back, arms, torso, hips, legs, thighs, calves, and through your feet and down to the center of the earth. Then visualize the earth adding its support to the light and coming back up through your body to your heart. See the heart expanding with love and the light shining out from your heart to fill up your room, your home, your neighborhood, your city, your state, your country, the world. Bask for a few minutes in the energy of this love. Isn't that neat? I really like that. And that is basically what you're doing when you're visualizing that, is you're just taking your attention away from anything else except for where you are at the present moment. Guided meditations. There are many guided meditations out there. Oprah and Deepak Chopra used to do a series of meditations through the Chopra Center, and I used to take those all the time, and I just loved them. And you can get on YouTube or the internet and just type in guided meditations, and you will find many. And what that does for you is you don't have to be reading, you don't have to be saying the words, you just listen. You just listen for somebody to put you in the state of meditation, relaxation. Movement. A friend of mine meditates best when she's moving. So whether it's walking, running, doing Pilates, yoga, cleaning your house even, or dancing, whenever your focus is on your breath and you are opening your mind, you are meditating. Prayer. I know my mom's way of meditating was through prayer. She prayed every night and she always asked for help from God. She believed he would help her. This is the prayer she would say every night when she was sick. Meditation is a way of connecting to your source, a way of reaching out, asking for help, and listening for answers. If you meditate in the morning, you set yourself up for a more relaxed day. Look for ways the message is coming through to you. Did someone say something you needed to hear? Did you run into someone that can help you with the problem you were contemplating? Maybe you had this aha moment. Did you feel a gentle nudge or have the urge to do something different? It's very important not to judge yourself while meditating. There is no right or wrong way to meditate. And we don't have to figure out this life on our own. There is help. We have to be open to it. So we have to trust that there is a path for us, a journey we are on, and we have guidance. So let yourself feel that presence within you. So if meditation freaks you out a little bit, you don't have to tell anyone else you are doing this. Keep it to yourself. If you're afraid of negative feedback or someone will think you're a little cuckoo, you can even just blame it all on me. Tell them that this worry chick made me try it. So now that you know that you are going to try it, there are 3 more tips on how to focus while meditating that I learned in one of my classes with Deepak Chopra. So the first one is pay attention. Once you have created a space for your quiet time and gotten into your position, you always start with your breath, focusing on each breath and appreciating each one. So think about how you feel right now. What does the current moment feel like? Notice if your thought is on something else. Don't react to it. Pay attention, notice it, and then release it. Pretending you're on a mini vacation from any thought other than your breath or mantra. Each time one comes in, notice it and release it. So if you feel nervous about meditation, and you think it's pretty scary and you try it and all you can think about is your to-do list. This is what he's talking about. Notice that you're thinking about your to-do list, be aware, and then say, okay, we'll worry about that later. And then come back to the moment. And you can do this 100 times before you maybe take 3 seconds to meditate. Focus. Stay appointed to one thing. So during meditation, that might be your breath. Maybe it's a mantra you want to repeat. Maybe it's just being in silence or whatever keeps you on task. But the key is to be interested and engaged with what you are focusing on. In a sense, you lose yourself in that one thought and everything else drifts away. Sometimes when I'm painting or walking in nature, this can happen to me. You ever be doing something you really love to do and then like a half hour passes by and you're like, oh, whoa, where did that time go? So take yourself out of your body and witness what you are doing. Let the moment unfold as you watch, wait, and bear witness. Watch the stillness of your body and be present at the moment without intent, without tension. So bring yourself back into your body and listen for and witness what your higher spirit is bringing for you. It may be a feeling, a message, or an inspiration. It's that feeling and awareness that will bring you back to doing meditation often. So give yourself enough time to get there. These skills will develop naturally the more you practice meditation. So I'd love to hear your experiencing with it. If you've never done it before, if you try it and what happens when you're creating your morning routine as an empty nester now with a little bit more free time than you've ever had before, maybe add meditation to it. And hopefully I gave you some great tips on how to make it not so scary. So please share in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe because I have more videos coming up on what you can include in your morning routine. Thank you. See you next time.